Zika is the new Ebola, or at least that is what many people believe. However, not many people know what the Zika virus actually is. After conducting a lot of research on the Zika virus, I'm excited to inform you today on the history of Zika and what we can do to prevent it. This virus is a concern for many communities as of right now. However, it has not majorly affected the Fargo-Moorhead area yet, except it may. And that's why I think it is important to know what the Zika virus is. However, the Zika virus didn't originate anywhere near the Fargo-Moorhead area. It originated in Africa. The Zika virus was first founded in the Zika forest in Uganda in 1947. According to John Cohen, author of Zika's Long Strange Trip into the Limelight, the Zika virus was first discovered when they were doing research on yellow fever virus on monkeys, and a monkey ran a fever of about 2 degrees Celsius higher than average. Once they did this, they took blood from the monkey and put it into mice to test the disease. After doing this, the mice became sick quick and they harvested their brains and thus founded the Zika virus. However, the Zika virus then remained a curiosity for 7 decades, minus the period in between the 1970s and 1980s when many countries claimed to have evidence of Zika antibodies in their countries. The Zika virus then went silent again until 2007. In 2007, on Yap Island, physicians saw an outbreak that resembled what the Zika virus looked like. In 2009, it was then identified that it was the Zika virus. According to Fox News, in February of 2016, the first U.S. case of Zika was identified. However, local officials believe it was sexually transmitted rather than received from a mosquito bite. As of right now, the Center for Disease Control states that there are currently 3,625 total cases of Zika in the United States. 59 of those were locally acquired, 3,565 of those were travel acquired, and there was 1 laboratory acquired case. Globally, Zika is mainly spread through mosquitoes, so now I'm going to give you some steps on how we can avoid it. According to the Central Center of Disease Control, there are 6 steps. The first steps are to keep mosquitoes outside. You can do this by keeping window and door screens closed and emptying or washing out anything that holds water in it weekly. The second step is to create a barrier between you and the mosquitoes. This can easily be done by wearing long sleeve shirts and pants. The third step is to wear insect repellent. When wearing insect repellent, a few steps to follow are that if you are going to be wearing clothes, do not spray it on your skin. That will be covered by the clothes, spray it on the clothes. And also, if you're going to be wearing sunscreen, it is important to spray the sunscreen on first and then the bug spray. The fourth step is to protect your family. For children and babies, this can easily be done by covering cribs, baby carriers, or strollers by mosquito netting. Since the Zika virus can be sexually transmitted, the 5th step is to protect your family or protect your partner. This can be done by using protection. The final step that the CDC provides is to do your homework before traveling. If you're going to be going to an area where the Zika virus is, you should know how bad it is in certain areas and whatnot. And if you are pregnant, it is advised that you do not go to these areas. In conclusion, although the Zika virus hasn't majorly affected the Fargo-Moorhead yet, it may, and it is important that we know steps to do to prevent it and the history upon the Zika virus. Following the steps I provided you with today will not only protect our community, but protect your future too.